Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So this is one of the stores that me and my team manage that we got to 100k in rev. As you guys can see here, 55,000 visitors, $100,000 in sales, 88,000 on the order form, the rest coming in from upsells, right? This is how much we just make off the back end, right? So it was 100,000 in sales, but 10% of all of that rev came in back end sales, and most of these were digital products. So this was all just profit coming into the business, right? So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to basically go ahead and show you how that happened. And I want to do something else. I want to show you how my team and I, how we managed sales, all right? How we basically took like this funnel from like struggling, right, to consistently giving us green days, consistently giving us more green days, right, and profit. So in the middle is profit, okay? And yeah, this is gonna be a more of a, this is not going to be a typical dropshipping video. These sales weren't achieved on Shopify. This was achieved on Shop Funnels or a version of it, but this was achieved using this software, this funnel building software, right? And yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about certain metrics that I monitor. So basically, what would happen every single week is, because this wasn't the only business I manage, right? So if I go to sales data, I would basically be on so many different businesses managing all these different. I was basically sitting on top of the team, and my team would run and manage these businesses under me, right? But we would have weekly meetings, and by looking at a few key stats, I could understand what the problem in the business was, and I could optimize everything to fix the problem in the business. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I thought about certain things, what key decisions we made that took like a business from struggling to profitable, how we got this business to 100k, and I'm going to try and pack this all in like 40 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm slammed today with consulting calls. As you guys know, people that join the mentorship community get one-on-one time with me, right? So my calendar books up pretty aggressively, I'd say. So we have 40 minutes. Let's get into it. Okay, so this, you guys know, this sheet is also available for download. It's in one of my older videos. Please find it or comment down below, and I'll give you the link to this tracker. But this is how you should honestly be tracking your sales. Now, typically, let's go through this. What are some of these important metrics? Okay, so typically, I'm tracking certain things. Okay, now I'm not using a typical dropshipping store. Okay, the type of funnel that I'm using for this one, at least, is a it's one of these. This one was a low ticket item relatively, so I didn't need like a article style page, but I'm still using like a two-step. Okay, what does a two-step mean? A two-step means I display product information over here. Okay, I display product information over here. Okay, but it wasn't like an article style page. In fact, I actually have the funnel type somewhere, but let's look at this. It was like the first page was like this. It was showing all of the product information and the offer, stuff like that. And then over here, they went to buy. Okay, so I'm not like asking for the money. Like I'm not asking them to buy straight away. I'm just showing them like all the benefits of the product first. Okay, and then I'm showing them to buy. Okay, so there's two steps. This is why we call it a two-step. Okay, so it's not this. Hold on. Okay, it's not a store like this. Okay, that you're just gonna basically run traffic to and make money. This is not what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing that we're tracking is how many people made it to the sales page and how many people opted in. Okay, now this is a very important part of it. Okay, essentially how many people decided to, and what we were doing, by the way, is we stopped doing this. This is why I don't include it in the templates anymore, but we used to collect people's emails before they moved to the landing page, and we were building that email list. Okay, and that was doing really, really well for us. But then we removed that because we just wanted more people to opt in, and we saw sales go up. So we stopped doing that. That's why this number is really low for now, because we were collecting that email, right? But anyways, this is how many people made it to the first page. This is how many people made it to the second page. And this is a percentage of that, right? So 16 people out of 158. So that's 10%. Okay. Then how many people of the 16 ordered, right? So nine people ordered. So that's the sales to order ratio, right? So, that's that ratio. Okay, sorry. Sales to order is how many people made it from the how many people opted in, right? Remember I told you we were collecting emails, and how many people actually made it to the order form. So that's that. Sorry, I'm going to clear it up again. Sales is how many people made it to the first page. Opt-in is how many people actually gave us their email, and 9 is how many people actually made it to the order form. So the sales to order is out of all the people that saw, how many people actually made it to the order form. So these are all the different stats we track. Then how many people actually ordered. Okay, now sometimes I don't know why this is more than this. This might be a technical glitch, but typically this number should be less. Like as you guys can see, this number is less on most days. Okay, then this is how many, or you know what, I'm not going to look at this first day. I'm going to look at the second day. This is how many people ordered, right? In total, right? So how many people ordered, right? Order form percentage, and order form to page views, how many people that came on the page ordered. Okay, these stats will change in a little bit. I'll show you how. Then order form revenues, how much money we made on the first page. Then how much money we made on the order bump. If you guys don't know what an order bump is, let me show you. This is what we like to call an order bump, right? It's like right above the buy button. It's a little bit of an order bump. Okay. Then how much money we made on the order bump. Then upsells, right? How many upsells people took. Okay. And then downsells, right? And then that's it. So these are the stats we used to track. Okay. Now I'm actually going to go on a month where all this stuff is a little bit easier to understand. Okay, this is a nice month, a very nice profitable month here, right? And I think over here we were not collecting emails anymore, right? So this will make a lot more sense to people, right? Because it's just, yes, this is perfect. Okay. So now typically what we're wanting to see is this. These are the stats we want to see. Okay. So by just looking at some of these stats and like literally average numbers, I could direct my team in ways that would just boost revenue. Okay. So the first biggest factor in helping your sales is average cart. Like on average, how much money are people spending with you? Okay. And if this number is low, there's only a few ways to get it up. Okay. The first way is to increase the price of your product. Increasing the price of your product will help you make more money and increase the average cart. Okay. Another way to increase average cart is obviously get your conversion rates higher. So make your ads more effective, make the offer better, and you can have more sales. No, sorry. That's sales revenue. Sorry. Average cart is the number of, is how much money someone spends with you. The only way to increase that is to get them buying more upsells, or there's only two ways to increase average cart. Get them buying more money, or get them buying more stuff from you, or get them buying more expensive stuff from you. So the only two ways to increase average cart is to increase the price of your product and increase the number of upsells that was taken. So if ever the average cart was low, like so for example, we're averaging $40 average carts, right? So now let's look at it over a few months, right? So this is $40 here average, this is 41 average, this is 40 average. So every single month, like, so see, this is 29, right? This was a low month for us, right? So then the optimization we make is, dude, we need to either increase the price or increase the upsells, right? So when we put these changes into effect, average cart goes up. In every single person that comes into your funnel, if they even spend $10 more, that makes a huge impact on your business, okay? Then obviously sales page. Now, sales page is just the number of people that are coming on your page. The only way to increase this is seeing how effective your advertising is. So the only way to increase the number of people that are coming to your page is to spend more money on ads or make better ads. So even if you're spending a certain amount, it's pulling more people in. I have no idea how I'm going to finish this video because there's so many stats to talk about. Okay. Anyway, so on average, we have 346 people coming in, right? So that's what we want to check right now. This is obviously, and see, the thing is, you don't really optimize for this stat. Reason being, guys, is, were we checking August or July? I mean, we're just going to check. It was a super green month, right? Yeah, I think we're checking this month. Yeah. So, there's nothing to like really optimize, right? Like if you have less people showing up to your sales page, you're going to have a slow day. If you have more people showing up to your sales page, you're going to have a better day, right? And the training that I would give to my team is just try and get more people to show up, push out more organic, push out more paid ads, or make the paid ads better. That's the only way to increase the amount of people coming to the sales page. Now, next is order form. Now this is basically how many people over here, when they saw this page, they decided, you know what, I'm going to try this out. So they click this today, show me today's all-time low price, and they came to the second page. How many people did that? Okay, so that's really important. I'm gonna shut down these tabs that I don't need. Okay, so now this, typically you want it to hover around 50%. Okay, you want at least 40 to 50% of people coming in. 50% is good, 60 is great, 70 is amazing, 80 is beautiful, right? Try to keep that level to 50, okay? Now, order form sales. This is obviously how many people bought from you, how many sales, how many sales you made that day. This is 12, okay? Now, you want this percentage to be over 10, okay? So out of everybody that's come to your order form, your funnel is converting at 10%. That's freaking insane. Do you like, basically think about it this way. Every single person that sees the option to buy, 10% of people convert. Okay, the average store conversion rate. What is the average store conversion rate? Is 1 to 3%. Ours is 14%. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you use funnels. This is why. This stat right here is why you use funnels, because people that come here, they're like, oh, I'm gonna add it to cart. I'm gonna, not here. This is a lot of people ask me, Ali, why your funnels, they don't have a tracking page. Okay, they don't have an X page. They don't have a Y page. The reason being is most of you guys that are using this type of funnel, okay, and have people come into this type of store and have people come into this, they're not buying. They're deciding, oh, I want this, right? You know what? I want the lookbook. I want to go see what's in the lookbook, right? I want to go see how our shoes is going. I mean, they're doing everything but buy. What are they doing on this funnel? They can't do anything. There's no button to do anything else but buy, right? So that's why you want this to be at that 14%. Okay, now this is how many total people bought of everybody who ever came. Even this is, if industry average is 2%, this is 150% that. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you use the funnel. Okay. Order form revenue is how much money you made on that first step. Order bump again. Okay. So now these typically you want them to be at this percent, like 15 and 5, right? And now let's look at this. Like basically both of these percentages go up when we get more sales. Okay. So now typically if they're less than this, what you're trying to do in this situation is, again, by the way, these are fantastic. You could even do here with 10. You could even do with 5 to 10 and 3 to 5. You can do it with this. Your business will be profitable. These are just fantastic numbers. And I'll say we got it right with this funnel, right? So, how do you get this up? You only get this up by having more orders. Now, how do you get more orders? You can lower the price, right? When you lower the price, you increase conversion rates and you get more orders in, right? You can make the offer better. And this is typically what I always try and say is, if your order form and your order form to page view percentage is low, right? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your offer better. How can you make your offer better? Add more digital products, add more free gifts, showcase the offer better. The best example that I have of an amazing offer is this. Okay, if your ecom offers aren't looking like this is what you want to try and do. Okay, it is, what is this thing? I always have to go into my collections to find it. But I feel like I've shown this to you guys. Where is it? I know that it's like sound or frequency. Yep, there it is. Frequency, I'll find it. Yep, there it is. Okay, so look at this. This is frequent. Look, this is what an ecom offer looks like. And this is what your ecom funnel should. I mean, they're obviously using a nice, lovely ecom funnel, right? You go check availability. Now this is what an offer looks like. Okay, this whole bundle of things, right? You have your main product, you have a free gift, you have a nice carrying case, you have a community gift card, you have a nice meditation guide, you have a nice guide as well. So you're basically getting, for this one thing, you're getting free gifts worth $174. You've created this amazing deal, right? And you only pay less than that. It's not 174. It's very less. But this is the type of offer that you want to create. Okay, that's the type of offer that will get your conversion rates to go up. Okay, then you have order form revenue, obviously, which is how much money you made. Again, now if this is low, how do you increase this? How do you increase order form revenue? There's only a few ways to increase it. Increase the number of purchases coming in, or increase the price that they're purchasing at. Okay, order bump sales is how many people are taking the order bump, right? We showed you what that looks like, order bump. Right, now this is typically that no-brainer, right? That easy toss an item, right? That you place right before that. Now, typically what you want this to be is a limited edition of the same item, a nice new colorway, free express shipping, nice warranty, VIP shipping, front of line shipping. And again, over here, the only way to increase the order bumps is, again, make the offer better or make the price lower. Okay, do those things, order bump will go up. Now, typically, order bump at 30% is amazing. Even if I would take 5 to 10% here, okay? But this one converting at 30%, that means like from every 10 people that bought from us, 3 people decided, yes, I want it. You know how much money that is? And I think for this one, we were doing VIP shipping or something. It was like a digital product. So all this was like free. We made $1,000 for free. Like literally, it was insane. Okay. Now let's go look at upsells. Again, upsells is what they see after, right? So essentially, if we look at this funnel, right after landing page, you're going to see upsell number 1, right? So this is, once you've sold something, you don't stop selling, right? How do you sell more? Okay. So essentially, this is upsell. Now, this, you're shooting for 10%. You're really shooting for 10%. We got 25 again. And this, guys, this was a digital product. We were selling digital products, right? So we produced it once and it was selling on autopilot almost. Like most of these were digital products. So like 20, so all this money, $800, just boom, right into the profit account, right? Right into the profit account. Okay. Again, downsell is if they decide they don't want the upsell, right? And then you're like, hey, just buy it, we're going to give you a little bit of a discount, right? So our upsell was for $18, right? No, sorry. Our upsell was for, so if it was 2 sales, it was $9, okay? Because it's a digital product. Then he said, no, I don't want it, right? So we said, okay, buy this guide PDF thing we created, just buy it for $4. Okay, we'll give it to you for $4. Okay, boom, we got it. Now, typically you're seeing lower conversion rates here. Again, this is at 15%. This is crazy. Definitely, if you get stats like this, obviously you're going to be really, really well off. But typically over here, I would take anywhere between 2 to 5%. Anywhere between 2 to 5%, I'll take it. Okay. Then this is upsell to, same story, digital, physical products, right? Whatever you're selling. This was at 12%. Now, typically as you grow across the funnel, you will see your stats decline. Okay, over here, if it's 10%, over here, maybe it'll be 5%, right? Because some people don't even make it pass through. Once you start upselling them, they'll just exit the funnel, right? But again, over here, they're making 12%. Now, there's a few tricks that you can do to make sure that people actually go through. And this we saw in the CMOS funnel. If you guys remember the CMOS funnel, hold on, let me show you guys. The CMOS funnel. Okay, I actually have all these dudes' upsells and stuff. I have all of his upsell pages screenshotted or saved. Okay, once we bought something, this is what he did. Okay, he said, important, do not close this window or click the back button. This will cause multiple charges on your order. Saying something like this prevents them from leaving the funnel. Okay, so that's really important. So you could do that, right? You could easily just tell them, hey dude, don't press back or I'm gonna charge you again. or it could accidentally charge you. That fear will keep someone through. And this dude was abusing it because he was showing like 10, 15-minute videos. Like, you have to buy. You have no choice but to buy. I mean, that's a little crazy. But anyways, that's what he was doing. So that's the whole upsell, downsell flow. Upsell, downsell, upsell, downsell, upsell, downsell, go all the way through, right? Then there was subscription, right? Towards the end, we were like, hey, you want to get into the subscription club? We got signups there as well. Okay. And we got all the way down. Again, as you go through this, you're expecting 5% at every interval, 10 to 5%, but we were getting 13% conversion rates. We were getting 12% conversion rates. We're getting 15% conversion rates. And so total money made like $2,000 just profit. Like, it was insane. Okay. Now, what are some other stats that we're seeing? We're seeing total sales, right? So we basically calculate all sales across all the upsells that we made, total cost of goods, right? We fulfill every day. So how much was the cost of goods? Total profit, right? So total sales minus total cost of goods, profit, ad spend, and then profit, right? And then we're looking at CTRs, right? Like, what is the CTR? What's the CTR is the general interest across ads. What's the CTR link click through? That's 3.91%. What's the CPC, right? So what we would do every single day is look at data and make decisions. And this is what most dropshippers don't do, right? They test a little bit and they're out, right? But when you, and so this is what we could spot issues, right? So over here, let's take a red day. Okay, what happened here? We're having really good green days, right? We're making money, boom, we took a loss. Why did we take a loss? All right, let's look at some of the stats. Okay, how was the opt-in rate like on this day? Okay, if opt-in is 10% on average, opt-in was good. So we didn't have any problems from people opting in. Okay, that's good. Okay, this was actually, I don't want to use this because this was when we still had that email opt-in, right? I don't want to use this. I want to use when we didn't. Okay, so this was when we stopped doing that email opt-in. So I'm going to use one of these days, okay? So most of it's green, so that's fine. Let's look at this day. Okay, let's look at this day where we made a $50 loss. Why did we make that loss? Okay, what was our sales to order, right? So how many people from the sales page actually came onto the order page, right? Our average is 34%. Only 6% of people made it to this. Now, stuff like this can represent an issue. Like, if it's so drastically low where it should be normal and it's this, you check your technical. Like, was there a technical mistake? And that could have been it. Only, you're saying out of 100 people that came on the main page, only 8 people went through. There might have been a technical issue on that day, right? That's how you spot stuff. Okay, let's look at another red day. This one, 59. Okay. Now, it was 139 people. I can already say the average cart might have been the issue, right? It's okay. Because we had 0 days here, right? Average cart is anyways low. That's fine. Okay, let's say average cart isn't the issue. Okay, let's try and this is what being on someone in ecom is looking at data and making decisions, right? So again, okay, so average cart is average, normal, what we're doing, that's fine. Okay. Let's look at the opt-in. Opt-in is normal too, 34%. Okay, so opt-in is definitely not the issue, right? There it is. Sales today was an issue. Okay, so that means basically, typically 28% of people convert. Okay, and we only got 10% of people to convert on this day, which huge issue for us, right? Not enough people decided to buy on the day. Now, again, you have to think about it. What could have been the issue? Was it the pricing was wrong on that day? Was it just a bad day where Facebook just decided not to deliver it to the right people? We weren't getting the right audience, right? Did we try a price change on this day, right? Did we try to up the price earlier and it just didn't work? We have to down the price again. Like, the problem on this day is we had enough people see the price, but not enough people agree with the price. Over here, 48 people or 34% of people decided, hey, I want to see the price. But only 5 people bought it, which means they didn't agree with the price to value ratio that we were offering, right? So did we price it too high? Was it not enough value? Should we have to go back and reconsider the offer? This is the type of stuff, right, that we would do every single day and fix issues. And then when we had too many red days, right, we turned them into green days and we turned them into profit days, right? $3,000 profit here. So That's how this business was operating. This is what we were doing every single day. Now, again, this is one of the quicker videos I've had to make because it's an action-packed day of consulting calls for me. But if this is how you want to dropship, if this is what you want to do, if you don't want to do that stupid Shopify dropshipping stuff where it's just, no, you know what? I'm going to take that statement back. Shopify dropshipping isn't the problem. People teaching Shopify dropshipping, that's the issue. But because I have Shopify stores too, I don't have anything against Shopify. But for new business owners, if you're getting into dropshipping and if you aren't using funnels, if you aren't using direct response marketing pages, if you aren't looking at data like this, if you want your stores to have this type of conversion, a 4.5% conversion across $100,000 in sales made, if you want stuff like that, if you want me to look at your data, analyze it with you every single day, if you want to talk to me, if you want to show me your dropshipping business, if you want to help me set up if you want me to help you set up this sheet, stuff like that, click that first link down below. It'll take you to this page called Mentor Me. Okay, look at what I have to offer. Look at the video. It's a long one. Look at the video, but basically, for this price, right, you get access to a software and you get access to a coaching community where we get one-on-one mentorship, you get access to a private mastermind, you get ready to launch stores. Basically, I build out your stores every single week, give you stuff to test, and you get weekly calls plus accountability. All of that's included. Just click that first link down in the description and let's get to it. Now, what happens is when you join, you get on a call with me, right? Because I'm going to induct you into everything, give you all the resources, give you all the tools and the training and XYZ, right? So that's what we're going to do, right? Which is why, unfortunately, I have to cut this video short. Normally, I like it when these videos are hours long because it gives me so much time to get into it. But action-packed day, guys. Lots of people joining, lots of people booking the consulting calls. Got to give them what they want. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you want the sheet, comment down below. I'll send you the sheet. With that being said, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, if any of this was technical and you didn't understand a stat, I'll be in the comments. I reply to every single one. I want someone to find a comment on the channel I haven't responded to, but I check it. I even check the replies to the comments, and I use YouTube to figure out because I don't want anybody to feel like I ain't talking to them. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you didn't understand anything. If you have any questions, let me know. Click that mentorship link down below if you want to join me and we can set up businesses like this. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.